Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends. How are you? Dear friends, my name is Abdul Khalik. All of us want to develop, all of us want to prosper, all of us want to thrive in the life, all of us want to develop. That is something very much natural. Now, some of the people are a bit serious about it, while most of the people, maybe I shall say, are many of the people, they are not serious about getting ahead in the life, about being successful, about being happy, about moving forward their life. Many of the people, they are not damn serious about it, although we should be. But those people who are serious, those people who are serious, they understand the two things. Number one, that they have to work hard for it, that they do have to pay the price for it. Nothing comes without a price. So as far the success is concerned, as far the moving ahead in the life is concerned, how come will it be able to be achieved without paying the price? Definitely we do have to pay the price for that in the form of a hard work, in the form of a hard work. Dear friend, let's look upon that. So, what to do now? What to do now, my dear friend? That we need to not only that we need to work hard, rather, we need to work with the right sort of technique as well. We need to work with the right sort of technique because if at all we are working hard but without, in an unintelligent manner, so it is not going to produce results at all. If at all we do want to produce the result, we do have to do it intelligently, sensibly, according to a proper plan and way. So, dear friend, we are going to make it as our topic of today's discussion, and we have enlisted some nine things which are very important for all the people who are seriously, intending, willing to develop and to prosper in their life. There are nine things of very basic nature. All of these nine things are important, and let me assure you, let me tell you with enough amount of confidence that if at all we are working upon these nine things, we will definitely achieve the required success and the happiness. So, what are those nine things? Let's look upon all that one by one. First of all, it is claim the basic right. Get the basic right. What is this basic right, by the way, and how to get that, dear friend? To the surprise of many people, the first of all, it is the self care. We need to take care of ourselves, and if at all we are not taking care of ourselves, who else is going to do that? No one else will be doing that. So, my dear friend, it is really, really important that we do take care of ourselves. Otherwise, it is not going to work because without a care to ourselves, I think we will not be able to work well. As for the good quality, as for the good quantity of work is concerned, that is not possible unless and until we are taking care of ourselves. But why to take care of ourselves? Just for the sake of working, just for the sake of good quality or good quantity of work. I think as for the self care is concerned, that must be unconditional and without any sort of strings attached to that. Why? Because the life is most important thing, because we ourselves are the most important thing. So, my dear friend, we need to eat the healthy food, we need to do eat the balanced diet, we need to sleep well, and we need to sleep on time, we need to wake up on time, we need to take rest during several intervals, and this is how we need to think positive. So there are plenty of other things as well as for the self care is concerned. So I think the first thing is get the first right. The second is that read or learn something new every day. Reading, learning, that is very, very, very important, because if at all we stop learning, we will automatically stop growing as well. So if at all we want to keep growing, keep prospering, so we need to keep learning as well. Because as for the learning and growing is concerned, the two of these things are interconnected. The two of I mean our development and the prosperity is directly linked with our learning. So we need to learn something new every day. We need to read something new every day. So the third is develop financial literacy. Develop financial literacy, that is really important. What is this financial literacy? One is the general literacy, that a person can read or write. One is the computer literacy, that a person can operate the computer. And there are certain other things maybe, but as for the financial literacy is concerned, people are paying much more attention to it. And this thing has been rightfully emphasized in the recent years by Robert Kiyosaki. So I think so that as for the financial literacy is concerned, certain families, certain clans in Pakistan and other part of the world, they do teach the financial literacy to their children prior to during their youthhood. Here in Pakistan, there is a Khajgan Baradari and a clan or a tribe or a family, and there are Sheikh people. So both of these people, they do teach the financial literacy to their children at home, because they think that this cannot be taught and learned from the schools, from the colleges. So they teach their children. I think we need to learn. We need to get the financial literacy. And now the fourth is practice mindfulness or meditation. We need to practice mindfulness. We need to practice the meditation. What is this mindfulness, by the way? It is focusing, and it is as a state of mind, a state of mind achieved by focusing one's attention on the one's by focusing one's awareness on the present moment, while calmly acknowledging and accepting of emotions, thoughts, and bodily sensation. So that is mindfulness. Mindfulness is being propagated a lot nowadays. So I think we cannot afford to ignore. Either we need to do one of the two things, either the meditation or the mindfulness. And now the fifth is practice gratitude. We need to become grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to become grateful to our parents. We need to become grateful to all the people who have done even a very small favor to us. We need to be grateful to the people who avoided doing the bad things with us. I think we need to be generally grateful to the society as well. So, as for the gratitude is concerned, I think what is the gratitude? It means that we don't, gratitude means that we are not complaining, we are not criticizing, rather we are grateful, we are thankful to the people. So does not mean that we should be denying that there could be any kind of conflict. I think that is not the case, but we need to minimize the criticism we make. We need to minimize the complaints we make, and we need to minimize other moaning and groaning. Rather we need to stay focused upon what good is there in my life. My previous life was a good one, and we need to think and remember whatever good things were experienced during that. And we need to also be very happy that I am enjoying my life at the moment. We need to be confident enough that my life will be good enough in the future as well, inshallah. And now the sixth is set clear and achievable goals. Setting off clear and achievable goals. Setting goals is very important. Setting of the goals, but the goals must be very clear on the one hand and very much achievable or realistic on the other hand. Because if at all we are targeting something which is not so feasible, not so practicable, what is going to happen? That we will stay empty handed forever maybe, or for a longer period of time, and it will be very badly, it will shatter our self confidence. So for all of that reason, I think that we should be On the one hand, we must set our goal, because the goal setting is like deciding in which direction I do have to move. And if at all a person is not having has not set the goal, but it means that the person is a directionless one. So we need to set the clear goal, we need to set the realistic goal, the achievable goal. The goal setting is very very important. And now the seventh is, plan your day the night before. Planning of the day, planning of the day, planning of the life is very important. Planning of the 20 years is very important. Planning of the 10 years and the 5 years is very important. Planning of the 1 year and 1 month is very important. Planning of the 1 week and 1 day is important. So I think so that we must be planning the day, and we need to plan it a night ahead. What is the reason behind? Because once we will be sleeping, but our subconscious mind will be working as the conscious mind sleep during all that. That's why we are called sleeping. And during all that period, our subconscious mind stay alert, and our subconscious mind keep working. Our subconscious mind is very very powerful, and I think that we need to plan a night ahead. So the next is reflect on your day before sleeping. Reflecting upon the day, planning a night ahead, and reflecting before sleeping. We need to reflect upon the previous night. We need to reflect upon the day. How did I live my day? And what is the kind of feedback for me in the future? What advice is there? So, all of that will be the result of reflection upon our day. And now, the ninth is nurture strong relationships. We need to nurture relationships are very important, because the humans are social animal, and the relationships are really 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 important. But I think so that we need to establish the positive, the sportive, the healthy relationships and networking, because that is all very very important. So my dear friend, these are the nine things of very basic nature. Each one of these nine things is very very important. So I think so that if at all we really want to get ahead of in the life, so we need to do this thing. We need to practice all of these nine things. Thank you. Jazakallah.